Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 good people. Let me borrow your phrase, Frederick. How are you in the new year? Do you see how fast it's moving? If you are watching me and you're watching this later, my name is Sherifa Nakalema, and especially if you are new, you've never seen me. I'm Sherifa Nakalema, business owner here in Virginia, USA. I own a company called Honest Souls Incorporated. I'm very passionate about better lives. Better lives. You have to make them better. So I call it Take a Step, a Better You. And I'm originally from Uganda, East Africa. In fact, this one, most of the audience on this live are normally from Uganda. That's intentional. Because of the time differences, I know. But all of you, like Wana, I see Wana, you are right here in USA with me. Like Halima, you are in UAE, I can see you. So let me say hello to the people in the chat. Babirie, Sherifa, you are in Uganda. Omar Ziwa, those names are next to each other. That's interesting. Doreen, Halima, Zaifa, Wana, Fred, Wana, yes. Wana, it's an honor to have you here. Thank you for being here. Today I'm saying, what are you waiting for? You know, you have those reasons, like there's things you want to do, you want to go to school, go back to school, you want to start something new, you keep giving these reasons, and now this is the right time to talk to you actually, because it's a new year. See, January, actually it's 9th already, 2022. So what are you waiting for now? If you've been waiting for the new year, it's already the 9th. What are you waiting for? This short live, and I made it live, motivation is by your vote. I used to just record these, but today, now I come live every Sunday. We are here live, motivating you to say, what are you waiting for? So at some point, I'm going to ask you to get out a pen and write down that thing that you keep saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm still young. I'm still in school, but I'll do it later. Yeah, then you say, oh, I just got married. I'm so busy with this and this. I can't do that. Oh, I just got married. Or I have a young baby. I have young children. When you have young children, they make a lot of noise. I can't do that. Like on YouTube, they say, I have young children. I have no quiet space. I can't do that. Then when the children get older, now you have some other reason. Now I'm busy with children. I'm picking them up. We will have homework. You see, when they grow older, now they are older. Now you have some other reason. And maybe let's wait. You see, let's wait when they get out of this room and that room, so I have some space. Like something is always happening for you to keep saying, I can't do it now. What are you waiting for? Now I'm waiting for more money. When I save up some money, you are waiting for money is a big reason. Time. Time is very interesting because we all have the same time, 24 hours. 24 hours. Those people who are doing things, great things, they also have 24 hours. You have 24 hours. So when you say you don't have the time, you're waiting for the time, no time is coming. It's not. You just have to choose what your priorities are and focus on those. So we're not waiting for time. God is not going to create a few more minutes for you, hours for you. Only have 24. But look at those 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 24. How are you using those hours? Those are actually many hours, I'm telling you. If you have a job and you're working 8 hours, maybe 2 hours to go and 2 hours back, you still have those hours. I want you to sit down and look at the way you use your time. So what are you waiting for? More money? No. You have the money, or if you don't have the money, learn to make more money. Especially with the age of the internet, no more excuses of no more money, not enough money. Because you can create money. You can create money in your bed. Sleeping, the money is coming. I'm telling you. You can create money with your phone. Okay, people used to say, for you speak like that because you're in USA. No, you have internet where you are. Anyone with internet can create money. Those excuses, no data. By the way, I stopped giving free data. I stopped. Those of you who get free data from me, you see I'm not responding anytime. When you say no data, I say figure it out. Because the excuse of data cannot stop you from getting what you have to get. Step out and go do something to earn, now I'm talking to Ugandans, 10,000 shillings and buy data. That excuse of data when you have hands, you have eyes, you have everything. No, please. I'm almost yelling because I feel like that's going to keep you down. It's going to keep you down. Those excuses. Okay, that I'm still young. I didn't even finish my excuses. So, by the way, let's first go backwards. What do you want to change in your life? What do you want to change? Because I said, maybe if you have like a pen or paper, it would be great if you had to write it down. Those of you in the chat who wants to participate in this exercise, so we figure out what you're waiting for. Okay, if I'll keep inviting you people, many of you, come, let's learn how to make this one online. Come master social media. Figure out one, pick one, and say, you know what, I want to learn YouTube. I want to, 2 years ago, I didn't know anything about YouTube. A few years ago, I mean, not, in over 2 years now, zero. But when I focused on it, I started figuring it out. So you decide which social media you want to learn. Okay, I want to learn Instagram. Facebook has been here forever, but most of you just chat on it. You don't know that many people are making money on Facebook. Instagram, TikTok is hot now. You say, you know what? I'm going to take a month and figure out this TikTok thing. How do people make money on TikTok? Just one social media can change your life. So I don't want these excuses, please. Especially you who communicate with me. I want to see that you are doing something. Last year, I focused on reading the books. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I said, please, if you are ready to read, to watch these videos, I'll sponsor the data. I even offered t-shirts, wear the t-shirts and all that, make a group. How many of you have done it? No. So, I guess you are not ready. Maybe you don't want the better life. Maybe you don't want it. Please put in the chat. Say me, you are wasting my time. You talk about better life. I don't care. I'm fine. You know, someone told me actually. And one of the people who came in the videos, she recorded a video in one of my videos, and she said, you talk about money all the time, better life. It's not, life is not just about money. Okay, it's not about money. Let's take a year without earning a single money, whatever, it's dollar, whatever, where you are. Let's see how you do. She told me actually, she said, you know, you talk about money all the time, people making money. Not everyone is interested in that. I said, wow, that was interesting. I found that very, very interesting. So if you're one of those people who believe that this take a step to better you is nonsense, it doesn't make it, and you don't want to hear it, put it in the chat, and I wonder why you are here, because I'll talk about it every single day. Every single day I talk about it. You want a better relationship? You want to be a better mother, a better father, a better husband, a better wife, a better brother, sister, relationships, better grandchild, whatever that relationship is that you messed up. You want it to be better, then take action now. Maybe you have to say an apology to someone or ask for, apology, please forgive me. Do it. Do it today. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for that person to die? People are dying quickly these days. If you're waiting and want to meet them face to face, you may never get to that point. So do it today. No, don't give the excuse of, you know, I'm in another country. They are like me. I could give an excuse. I say, you see, with this corona, I can't travel, yet I have to say, I'm sorry to my aunt or whoever, but I can't travel until I see them. The next time you get a call, they are serious, they can't speak anymore, they're on oxygen, they are dead. So that excuse of I have to wait until I can see some face to face. You know, Zoom is free. Do it on Zoom. Put on Zoom and talk to a person. Don't wait, okay? What are you waiting for? Face to face? No. You can do face to face on Zoom, FaceTime, and many other ways. So better relationships, better health. You want better health, especially now. We need better health, I'm telling you. Without good health now, corona can sweep you really, really fast. It almost happened to me here in my house. I told you when my daughter got it. I was worried. I said, wow, I wonder if my immune system is going to handle this. I survived. God willing. God helped me. Alhamdulillah, I would say, Muslim. And okay, better health. What are you waiting for? Start walking. You know, Jim Moron used to say, you start with an apple, one apple, and you eat an apple, and then you walk a block. He had a way of saying it in a funny way. If one of you are watching me, if you're still on here, I think you know Jim Rohn a lot. He talks about change it. You want better health? Start taking a step. They say if you drive a car, park far away. Start walking a little block before you step, and then take the steps instead of using. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. Oh, you put some pounds in my chat. Welcome, Gabriel. Thank you, thank you. I didn't even know you were on until I saw the super chat. Thank you, appreciate. I enjoyed your video. I enjoyed your live with your dad. That was interesting. You kept switching languages from English to that other one. What is that language, Miss Gabriela? Put it for Gabriela. Put it in the chat. Which language do you speak? Did you speak with your parents? I was on your live. Okay, I'm back here. I'm saying, Jim Rohn used to say, start slowly. Walk a block, like you go out and walk a block. Then tomorrow, walk a little bit longer, 2 blocks, 3 blocks. Next time you walk a mile. 2 months later, you're going to feel different. Your health is changing because you took a break. You took those steps slowly. He talked about eating an apple. Start eating an apple. In fact, he gave a story of his dad used to eat an apple before sleep. I never knew about an apple before sleep. Who knows about apples before you sleep? That he lived up to a very, like he never went to the doctor, the hospital. He was always healthy because he used to eat an apple in the evening. Okay, that was Jim Rohn. Better health. For me, anyway, those issues of more weight, being overweight, and being, I don't know how they work. But I think there is one thing someone always says to me. They say, people, if you find yourself that you are overweight and you want less weight, there are 2 basic things you need to do. Maybe 3. But reduce the amount of food you eat and walk. Move, eat less. And also the kind of food you eat. That's the easiest way to do it. The easiest way to reduce your weight is, by the way, I'm not an expert at anything. I'm just saying that I think what she was saying, someone says that all the time. People need to know that weight comes from food. Only if you're sick, but weight comes from food. So if weight comes from food, eat less and more healthy, avoid those foods that gain weight, make you gain weight. Go to Google. Which foods make people gain weight? And read and see what you are taking. And then walk or do whatever you need to do to move. The weight will reduce slowly. You do it. But the kind of food you eat also matters. Okay, money. By the way, I'm waiting for you. Who wants to participate in this? You join me, Aula? By the way, Aula, you're a true go-getter. But be careful, don't overwhelm yourself. You can't say yes to everything. Miss Gabriel, I'm waiting for the language you use. You use on your videos. I'll come back. Thumbs up, I love. Okay. Yeah. Hey, wonderful. I'm preparing last minute. Okay. Let me see who is here. Who wants to go through the exercise of saying what do you want to achieve and what are you waiting for? Because we're going to break it down. I like the money one. It's last right here. If your goal is to make more money, I always say, learn fast. You know me, I don't teach making money the traditional way, where you are, go get a job. I will never hear me say that. Getting a job is good. You can get a job temporarily, but I'm not saying go sign up for 10 years of a job. Or if you finish college, maybe, then you can get a good job with benefits. Maybe, I'm putting maybe on it. Because there is a cap on it. There is a cap. They will not pay you $1 million or whatever, like $1 million. No, shillings they can pay you. $1. There is the highest they could pay you. Only if you have like a PhD, even those, they have the highest. But if you want to figure out how to earn unlimited, where the potential is not limited, I say business. And I say come online. And this year for me, in fact, at this point, I can tell you about, I'm going to be on TikTok. I started TikTok, let me see. TikTok is where you're going to find me more. And I want to figure out a way to make money. I'm here too. But I'm going to figure out a way to promote on TikTok. So I'm starting soon. Then I'm going to share my TikTok right there with you. And if you want to come, you'll see me live there more. And because there's short videos, they don't take much time to do. I first said I'm not going to be on TikTok, but actually I think I decided I'm going to be on it. Because that's what's going on. And then I'll connect it with my channel. Okay? So I'm going to share my TikTok with you because I don't want to confuse it with Instagram. It's a new account I just created. That's why I have to find it in my phone because I don't want to give you the wrong number, the wrong one. I could give you Instagram instead of, all these are new. I have a new Instagram account also. Let me give you the right TikTok. Called Halal Income with Sherifa. Halal Income with Sherifa. Let me put it here. Because I have another halal one, Halal Income. The reason I say Halal Income with Sherifa, there are people who are skeptical about the kind of money we make. Halal Income with Sherifa. Especially if they're Muslims. They say, oh, online, those things. Wow, why do you say wow? Omar, why do you say wow? So you're going to see me more on TikTok. I could even be there every day. You know me. Me, when I focus on things, I focus. I'll be here too. I'll bring the driving vlog. I already recorded one for you. I'm about to record one with lights for you. I recorded one with snow, but with in the dark. I have one like it's evening, but there's snow. I have that one. You'll watch that. I also want today maybe I may record that one where you have lights in USA. They people put lights on their homes during this season. Some are taking them down already, but I'll see if I find some houses. So I'm here for those business, driving, and live here. But I'm going to be more on TikTok. I just shared that. Come find me. Now, for those who want more money, what are you waiting for? That's the question. The first step is to learn. You have to learn how it's done online. How is it done? Number 2, start taking the step. But if you don't have a single dollar, or because this is done in dollars, it will be a little bit hard because you have to have at least the $7 that starts you. And then also at some point you're gonna need to take it to another level. With 7, you can start. But take it to another level, you have to be able to buy a domain and to have like your own email, professional email, not Gmail. Gmail will not do it. All that will cost you maybe 10 a month, something like that. Some are free. So you have to really come to my world so I can share what I know about the saving money. So all of you who has a goal that you want us to break it down and find what are you waiting for. Who wants to do that in the chat? Oh, Anna, thank you. I'll follow you back. I'll find you. I'm on TikTok. I'm getting TikTok now. I thought TikTok was for young people. I say, you know what? I'm going to take my seriousness to TikTok. Don't expect me to dance. I'm not going to dance, but I'm going to be there. Okay. So who want to put in the chat what you are trying to solve or what you want to do? I have to remind you, if you made a New Year's resolution, maybe I should ask that. Do you have a New Year's resolution? What you want to happen this year for you? Can I remind you that today is the 9th? It's the 9th of January. Believe me, by the time you look back, it's going to be 31st. And you didn't do anything. So that's why I chose this topic. What are you waiting for? So who wants to be an example in the chat? We break down. We'll give you some clarity, maybe. You know, if you're waiting for things to be ready, they'll never be ready. Just start. And as you start, like when I went on TikTok, I don't know TikTok yet much. I know how to post there, but I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn how to go live. Now I learned already a trick. They say you need 1,000 followers to be live on TikTok. And then someone say, but if it's a business account, you don't need 1,000. Say, okay, I'll go for the business one. So I'm ready there for the business one. And soon you'll see me going live on TikTok because I learned that trick. So once you start focusing, the ideas come. So you try it. Focus on something before you know much, you'll see. Things are going to start happening for you. Someone made a comment that something I heard, that you cannot get on top of a mountain by mistake. You cannot get on top by mistake. You cannot climb up by mistake. You have to decide to do it. That's when it will happen. So where you want to go, you have to decide it. It's not going to come by accident. Even the person who wins the lottery, they decide to buy the ticket. So who wants to? Oh, okay, good, Aula. So tell me, oh, Baba, Gabriel, Baba, you didn't tell me the language you use. Okay, starting a TikTok, Oma, good. Let's start with you. What are you waiting for? I'm on Oma now. Tell me, what are you waiting for? If you want to start a TikTok, what are you waiting for? Respond to me, Oma, if you are on. And someone else, please put what you want. I want to break it down for you. You know, I'm old enough. I've seen things. I'm 54. I keep announcing. I'm 54. I've seen some things. So you put in the chat what you are trying to do. Let's see how we push you. We're gonna push. I don't like pushing, but we have to push you to start today. Oma, where are you? You want TikTok? Why are you not starting? You know the first step, if you want TikTok, is download it. Download TikTok. And then, I'm talking to Oma now. Download TikTok. If you don't know anything, go to YouTube and say, how do I set up my TikTok account? Someone's going to show you. Then say, how do I post my first video on TikTok? Okay, how do I get followers on TikTok? Or how do I add music on TikTok videos? Try that. I've already solved your problem. Putting up my rentals, no. Don't switch topics. Oh my, I was still showing you how to get on TikTok. What do you mean putting up my rentals? If you have a rental, you mean a house? Do you mean a house? If you have a house, that's the easiest thing to do. That's simple. If you ask me how to build a rental, but to rent it, is that what you're asking? That's very easy because they have brokers. They even have people who manage them. Do you know that? That's very easy. Oh, putting out my rentals. Wow. Oh, okay. So, Oma, you're going to be on TikTok tomorrow. In fact, you download it after here. Go download TikTok. And if you have any questions, go. In fact, how about I give you a challenge? I think the last time I checked, I had like 37 followers. Let's compete. Oma, let's compete. Who has more? The most followers. Because I just talked about it. I didn't talk about it before. So I just got some people. I posted a few videos and people followed me. I didn't announce it. I didn't put it on Instagram because if I did, some people would follow, but I didn't. I want to grow it a little bit different. I just mentioned it here. I want to follow the principles and see how it works. Okay, who wants to do something? Put in the chat. Aula, what is it? What do you want to do? Please, people in the chat, let's talk about you. What are your resolutions? It could be something like learning a new language. Do you know people want to learn new languages? Like here in USA, if you're going to be successful, you better learn Spanish. Spanish is so important because, like right now, you can't run a business if you have no one to talk to your customers in Spanish. So, but then you want to learn the basics, or people are going to be talking about you. I don't know what they're saying. So, it could be learning a new language. So, if you are here in the USA and you want to learn a new language, I would say either go to the internet or go to your local library. You know, they have everything. They have people having conversation, and I would say watch TV more that has people speaking Spanish, or have a Spanish-speaking friend, and you say to them, please speak to me only in Spanish. Speak to me only in Spanish. Refuse to speak to me in English, or find someone who doesn't know English at all. They only know Spanish. They want to learn English. You want to learn Spanish. Those are tips. Or go live in a place where they speak only Spanish for a few months. That's a tip for you. If you want to learn a new language, follow that. You'll be forced to learn the language, or no one will know what you're talking about. You're going to be doing sign language. You'll be forced. That's the fastest way. Okay, complete with me too. Okay, where are you, Aula? What do you want to do, Aula? Let me see, what did you put out? You didn't put anything. What do you want to do, Aula? Let's break down yours. Everyone else, please put. What do you want to do? Let's discuss it. Others will also suggest. Earn money, I said learn. Save money. Do what you call pay yourself first. Rich Dad taught us. He said, if your goal is save money, what are you waiting for? Don't wait for a lot of money to come, because there will never be a lot of money, I'm telling you. Even those rich people, As they make more, they get to think of better deals and better things and more problems. So it never be enough. You know what they say? Force yourself, pay yourself first. I talk about it a lot here. I say, go to the bank, open up 2 accounts. One, the checking or current. One, savings. First, whenever I put money in here, ask the bank to put some money away to the second account automatically. And you can say to them, or you can refuse to open the statement. Don't even know how much is there. Force it. Don't open the statement or say don't give it to me, but I think they'll give it to you, the statement. But that account, don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's not one. That's saving for your investment. Like when you see a good deal, that's when you take a look and say, let's see if I have enough to deal with this deal. That's for saving for investment, not saving for emergency. Saving for emergency is different. That one, you have to keep it, I don't know, you do keep it under your mattress. The one for emergency is separate. That's separate. And it better be not, because the saving for later is going to be a real savings account. But you could have a second account, current account or checking account for emergency. And they say minimum. I know one I teach, I say 3 months or 6 months. But I remember Susie used to say 8 months of emergency. If your bills are 1,000 a month, you need 8,000 in there. Or 6 minimum, in case something happens to you. When my husband had an accident, we spent a whole year. He was in a wheelchair for almost a whole year. So can you imagine? So you have to have enough, especially if you have a 1 income household. And you know, it's funny because for us, when it happened, he was working, but I had to take care of him. So we like, even if I wanted to work, I couldn't have done it because I have to take care of him. Remember, he was in a wheelchair, he can't walk. So you lose both incomes. Although you could work, you can't work. So what I'm saying, assume that an emergency could come where no income is coming in. So save, they say 6 months, 8 months, slowly build it up. That's not the same as saving for investment. That one, the 10% automated, you have to take it out too. So I guess you have to make more money, right? To be able to do all those things, you have to make more money. And I lived that life, by the way, I'm building it up, but I lived that kind of life before, where we had the emergency, where we had saving for investment, where we had enough for the bills, we had some passive coming. You see, I've seen it before, and I'm creating it again. I'm here. Who is joining me? We're going to find this man in TikTok, I guess. Okay, great tips. Yes. And you want the bank. You see, if you want a bank, okay, I see him. Welcome. What problem can we solve? You see Sophia, the one in the chat? She works in a bank. I'm inviting them on your behalf. Which bank? Put the name, Sophia. Let's send you some people to open up accounts so you can save some money. Connect with Sophia on Facebook. Go open up accounts in her bank. And let's do this. No one is going to do it for you. Remember, he said, no one gets to the top of the mountain by mistake, by chance. No, you intentionally start climbing. That's why I said take a step to a better you. And no one is going to do it for you, by the way. Not your husband, not your wife, no. It's you, it's on you. Because that husband who's taking steps on your behalf, he may choose not to take them on your behalf anymore. Then what? It could be a wife. You think that they're managing everything and doing everything, or you say everything, ask my wife, okay. What about maybe your wife is not there anymore, maybe she's dead or something. Or what about she chooses, she doesn't want to do this anymore. She takes her skills with her. Do you know, have you ever thought about that? You cannot depend on a single person in this world. Now this is outside of the topic. Never depend on one person. But if you are like me who believes in God, you can depend on God. But one person, no. Whether it's your mother or your father, your wife or your husband, whoever, your child, no. Until you cannot do it. I mean, maybe you're sick, you're forced to depend on a person. But create your own life. That's what I say. I say this to women who have children because they have husbands. I'm getting off topic, by the way. Having a child because your husband has a lot of money, wow. What about when he's not there? What about when you're not his wife anymore? When you have a child, when you decide to have a child, you better have a child that will be able to take care of. That's my policy. That's my thing. I say it all the time. People don't like it, but it's the truth. Okay? Because like right here in USA, if you have children, maybe it didn't work, the man divorces you, you have to go to court at least. Here they force him to pay. But he cannot pay enough to take care of your house bills and everything. So I say, before you go on, if you're listening to me now, and you're a wife, a woman of childbearing age, whenever you push out a child or C-section, whatever, make sure that at some point you could take care of those children. That's me and my belief. And I've seen it. I've seen people suffering because they did things because their husband had money or whatever. And then when you're a single mother, you better have passive income coming because at some point you're not going to be able to do it. So that's a side thing. Okay, who has something we have to talk about? Oh, he's here too today. Kakoma Hassan Khalid. Khalid, thank you for being here. So how things, okay. If you look in the chat, Sophia just gave you the bank. Housing Finance Bank. Do you have a branch in Masaka? Do you have a branch in Masaka, Sophia? Because I'm about to send you customers right here in the chat. Do you have a branch in Masaka or not? For Housing Finance Bank. If you are in Masaka, those of you in the chat who are in Masaka, I see you, go support, but I think it will help you if you did it in Kampala, right? Because when you get a referral, it's a good thing. I'm talking to you like I'm an old person, because I'm an old person, really. 54 is not young. I've seen all kinds of things. I've seen people who had money, it's not there anymore. You could never have enough. I've seen people who are married, and then the husband dies. I've seen, and then, you know what's sad about that? It may not be a husband's problem. They had the things, and then the relatives come and take you out of the house. They can take the lady, the husband died, she was in the house, everything good. They came and took her out of the house, the relatives. Especially if you're not legally married. If you're legally married, you can take them to court or something. But you know those relatives, they can get you out. And sometimes it's the older children. Maybe the man had older children, and now you are the second wife or something, maybe ex-wife had older children. The children come and get you out. So I'm trying to emphasize the point. It's not your money. So you better create your own. Create your own. Come, I'll support you. Find me on TikTok. I'm here on YouTube too. I have a video every week. This time, because of the problem we had with the snow and internet, I didn't upload that video. I uploaded the one for driving. But I'll bring it. I'm teaching with only $7. You can start promoting online. Only it's not in all countries. You have no branch in Masaka. Okay. I'm at a Kolo branch. So those of you who are in Kampala, find Sophia Dalwang here and go to that bank. What are the advantages you have? What advantages do we have in your bank, Sophia? When they come, what do they get? Because you have to force yourself to save money. Because when you keep it, looking at it, you start saving, spending it. Spending it on doodads. Rich dad call them doodads. Before you go to buy something, now I'm getting to another topic. Before you get to buy something, look at the value. Okay, is it going to be valuable next month? Is it adding value to my life? If it doesn't, and you are not a rich person, you know rich people do crazy things. They have a lot of money. They can do whatever they want. But if this money could help your child, could help you save and buy a rental or something, and especially if you are renting. Oh, I'm about to talk about people who are renting. What are you waiting for? Remember, that was the topic. To save, to create a thing you call your own. Even if it's just one room. I'm very passionate about that. Especially if you could die and leave your children in a rented place where they're going to throw them out tomorrow. So, if you're listening to me today, save up some money. It doesn't matter where the location is. I have a friend here who keeps saying, how can you buy something over there? How can you buy something over there? Buy it where you can. Buy it where you can, because it's better than nothing. I used to have, I'm not going to mention something personal now, a brother, a real brother. I'm not going to say too much, but a brother. He was rich. He was rich. But when his children, when he had problems and he couldn't have the money anymore, I saw his children living in a house, not even, what do you call it? Mud, using mud in Uganda, like built in mud, not even cement. His beautiful children lived in that house. Yet he used to be a very, very rich man. So these things are possible. My point is, because he had not built a house, had not built them a house. He was renting at that time. You know, when we used to live in Uganda before, like Idi Amin time or Robote times, it wasn't fashionable to build houses. People were not building, actually, except in like in the village. But not right now that everyone thinks about buying a plot and building. No, not those times. So people had time, money, but they didn't have homes. So he had not built a home yet. Now, that's what happened. He had built land, but had not built in it yet. So I'm saying to you who's renting, buy somewhere a little piece, and now they have good, I don't know if they are good or bad, the laws they have in Uganda that the Chibanja people can stay on land, stuff like that. Find somewhere where you can build a thing you call your own. You call your own. And I'm getting to another topic now. I don't know, the people who watch this later, they think she's crazy. The other point is, write your wills. Write your will. And say, you know what? Write things. You know, you could have a wife who doesn't even know what's going on in your life. Tell your wives what's going on. I have a land over there. Write it down. If this happens, that happens. Give them some powers. Your wives. Give them powers to do things. If you need to get to court, whatever, marry them. Because if you marry them, then they are legal. Marry them legally. They'll have the power to go to court and fight those people who are taking them out of your property. Your brother cannot take your wife out of your house. Because, or even your mother or your father. Because these are your things for your wife and your children. Now they come and kick them out. So make sure your wife knows what's going on. Make sure they have the powers to sign. Remember when my husband had the accident, I think it was smart that I was on every account and everything we're doing together. Because it's like I was him. I was signing everything. Everything. He didn't have his hands, he couldn't write. So give your wives powers to do things and write your wills. Write your wills. You know, Muslim, they say, who's the Muslim in the chat? Tell me, when are you supposed to have a will? At what age and when you have what? Who knows that? Because people think, I'm still young, I don't need a will. Yes, you need it. Yes, you need it, because without it, the courts will not recognize anything. Write it and make sure you write it legally. The way the courts can look at the document, or even if you're Muslim, I know they write a different way, but they do things legally. So that you can present it somewhere, and they say, these are his thoughts, this is what he wanted, before they distribute everything you own to people it doesn't belong to. When you have young children, they need all this. Anyway, what do you think about my ranting? I went off topic. Let's see. Thanks, I'll find you. Aula, what are you struggling with? You're communicating with Sophia? Communicate with her in Facebook. You don't have to do it here now. You know she's in our Facebook group, Sophia. She is. So, do you have any comments? I said, what are you waiting for? Now, what are you waiting for? To write your will. What are you waiting for? To give your wife powers. That if you are not here, you know things will be okay. Things will be okay. Especially if you have young children. I'm telling you. We take care of so many people, children, because their fathers died, and they had some things, but they didn't put them in order. They didn't put things in order. Please, put your things in order. And we are talking about saving money. Spend less. I have it at the point here. What are you waiting for to spend less? Look at your budget. How are you spending your money? Okay, you are making the money, but how are you spending it? Is it needs or wants or what? How are you spending it? Because that's where you figure out where to find some money to save. There are those shoes that are too expensive, the shirts and the designer clothing that you can't afford. Why would you dress up in designer clothing when you are renting. I used to be actually I'm still very passionate about owning a place where you live, having a place you call your own. Why would you go buy expensive things to go attend someone's wedding because you have to look great, all the females who do hair every weekend and all that, when you don't have anything, but you like makeup? By the way, I don't use makeup. I don't like makeup. I don't know. It takes too much time to do makeup. I'm not a makeup kind of person, but I still think it's good to look good. But if you are investing too much in looking good when you don't own anything, that's not me, and I don't wish it for you, especially if you have children. If it's just you, you can do whatever you want. But if you have young children, please be responsible, save up some money for them, create some passive income, but at least own somewhere where they will stay. Someone would say that, okay, they have somewhere to cry their tears, because if you have somewhere to sleep, at least, even those who are helping you, they'll help to pay their fees or something, but they know at least they have a place. They have a place. But who is going to pay rent for your family? Seriously. Okay, am I making any sense, Aula? I didn't intend this, but because I know the audience, I know the people I'm talking to, and those of you who watch it and you are from somewhere else, hopefully there's something relevant to you. Own a place. Own it. Slowly, you'll be surprised. And you know what you can do? If right now you can pay your bills with whatever you want, now you can go out and create something. You say, you know what? The money I'm making over there is for saving only. Go work 2 more hours a day and create money to just save. I urged you to come learn partner with Anthony so you get the mindset. The reason I asked you to learn partner with Anthony, and some of you haven't done it. I have some people in the chat. You bought it, you didn't finish it. The mindset changes. You start thinking a little bit different. And then I invite you to come learn social media. You can have social media agency. You can just be a virtual assistant to someone. I'm looking for virtual assistants. You know, one time I was here and I said, I'm looking for an assistant. And that assistant turned out to be fake. She was tracking me down. You said, you know, video, you need a virtual assistant. But she worked for me for a day or two. But she was fake, actually. So I need good virtual assistants that I know where they are, I know where to find you. I'll be glad to hire some of you to come. I give you some work to do, and I pay you. It's not for free. I keep saying it. And I said you could create our own place in Uganda where I can take phone calls. Other people are saying that Uganda internet is not good. I can't convince any company to do it. Then you can create our own. I can grow my own company and hire you right there. You know, you don't believe it. It's possible. It's possible that you work for me in my company. By the way, do you know my company? I have a website. Let me see. It says here. One of the I do other things. I also have a cleaning business. I told you it's also under that company. Please, if anyone wants to buy domain name, see that website that I just put there? That's my website. I don't know if it clicks. Does it click, or does it? Let me give you my link to my website, because anyone who wants to buy like a domain name, or you can go to my website. I'm going to share it. Support it, please. I can hire you. We can grow my business, and you can work for me. Let's see. I'm coming back to give you. I'm getting the right link. I don't know if that one did it. Okay, I'm not getting any comments from you. Let me put it again. That's my website. On that website, all I do is promote. On that one, I have 2 other websites, but on this one, I promote anything to do with online business. If you want to buy a domain, if you want to do hosting, if you want to start this affiliate marketing that I talk about, personal development, if you want to go on Amazon and shop, you can check it out. I'm still building it. It's still new. I put a video I don't like, I'm going to remove it. Soon I will record another one to replace it. I record that one at 2 a.m. So check out my website, show other people. I have the lowest pricing. When I'm promoting a company, I like it when there is something fair. Like Aweber is free for 6 months. You can put up to, actually not 6 months, 500 emails are free. You can run your business using Aweber for free. So all of that is on my my website. If you watch this later, anywhere you are, please, it's honestsouls.com. Go check it out if you want domains and all that. So who put another, everyone needs a will. Yes, everyone needs a will. At what age, Aula? I think there is a will, there is an age, and there is what you own, I think. But you can write a will and just say where you want to be buried. Just that could be a will, right? Okay, Aula, what do you want? What do you want us to discuss that you want to do? Before I close it, I'm about to get off. What you want to do in your life that we have to discuss here. And I'm very proud of you, by the way, Aula, because you are a go-getter. Sometimes you go too fast, but you are a true go-getter. And who else? Let's see. Sophia Zalwango, what do you need to work on? Let me see. Fred, I saw Fred here. Did we have Fred here? Let's see. Oh, Tomosime was here. Sorry, I didn't say hello to Samuel. Tomosime. Frederick, what's going on? What's going on with your YouTube channel? Babidia, Sherifa, I'm proud of you. You are taking action. Yeah, there are great lessons on life from today's lesson. Yes, especially if you have young children, please. I said do things while you can. That's my other message. Do things while you can. Because you don't know. You don't know what could happen tomorrow. So when you want to do something, start. So who wants us? Yes, I'm here. Okay, Fred. I'm not very proud of you. Let me announce it right here. Because you have a lot of potential. Fred, you have a lot of potential. Why are you not showing up online? What's the problem? Why is your YouTube channel not moving? When I was thanking people in my Facebook group, I didn't include your name intentionally. You could do better because you have the knowledge. You finished partner with Anthony. Why are you not using the information? Okay, maybe let's focus on you. What are you waiting for, Fred? What are you waiting for to have a presence online? I'm on you now, but I'm forcing myself on you. What are you waiting for? No, building a business, you're already building a business, Aula. You already done the basics. You've got the knowledge, you learned the partner with Anthony, you just started your business. I think you're on the right track. Aula, you're on the right track. I think you need to be more on TikTok and also more on TikTok and YouTube. Move YouTube more. You can do shorts. If the long videos are taking too much, Aula, do shorts. Do YouTube shorts. I'm coming up this week. I'm resuming my YouTube. Okay. But what does that mean, Fred? When you say I'm resuming this week, I'm just assuming that maybe you said next year. But next year, we already turned 10 days. It's gone. 9 days. It's gone. So you are too late. You are behind. So I'm suggesting you do shorts. If long videos are a problem, do shorts. But you need to know that shorts don't count on monetization. When they are counting monetization, they cannot be monetized. You see, when you see ads on my channel, when you are doing only shorts, that's a problem. So you want to mix in. If you could have one video long, at least 8 minutes, get in the habit of doing at least 8 minutes. Because when it's not 8 minutes, they don't put ads on it. It doesn't qualify to get ads. Remember, you're looking at the future. We started Salma's channel. In a short time, she monetized it. You never know. So make sure your videos are at least 8 minutes. It used to be 10. They reduced it to 8. So 8 minutes, that's when you qualify to put ads. Of course, after you get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in 1 year. That's how you keep monetization. But you have to know that this 4,000 hours is every year. See, like my channel, if I had 4,000 hours, they keep moving it every 360 days, 60 every year. So if I didn't have 4,000 hours in 1 year, I don't know how long it takes them, but they remove the ads. They'll take the monetization. But I think they give you some time, but they can take it off. Because you have to keep qualifying. It has to be continuous. You have to be active, okay? So let's see. Fred is saying, I need to dedicate more time, my personal space. I have a clip for you. I'm talking to Zalwanga Sophia. I've been... Why are you still here? That's a surprise. I didn't know you were still around. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate that. Sophia, let me tell you my trick. Because I think maybe I've lived that kind of life where you have like a husband, you have children, you have all this to take care of. Do you know what I did? My time was at night. My time, I'm talking to Zalwango, at night. You start this, try it. I know you have to work in the bank in the morning. But what I did, like, I don't know what time your people sleep. After you sleep, you wake up. But that's me. And I still do it. For me, I see my day not as, I see it in 1.5 days. I have a day and I have a half. I do a full day during the day. I do a little half in the night. So my tip for you, Sophie, try it. When everyone sleeps, you sleep too. And you wake up. Even if it's just 1 hour, I'm telling you. When 1 hour without phone calls, without people, guests coming to the house, all this stuff that bother you, 1/2 at night is equivalent to 3 hours during the day. Because you are focused. What you do, you focus, you plan it. You know what? When I wake up at night, like you are in partner with Anthony, I'm going to do my whole session. So you sleep and wake up at 3. And because I know you're a Muslim, that's a good time to pray too. So by the way, even Christians, 3 a.m. is a good time to pray. So if you want to pray for something to get it, God comes down around that time. So 3 a.m., 4 a.m., you wake up. That 1 hour will change your life. All of you take this tip. Wake up and have an hour in the night. When everyone is sleeping, when everything is quiet, you will focus that hour and keep doing it and keep doing it. After a year, you do it. You change something in your life. And I wanted to mention something. Let's see. Sophie, I don't know if that helps you. The other thing that helped, but I don't think you can do it, is taking a nap. I always took a nap during the day. Because I worked from home. Yeah, I worked from home all my years. I'll take a nap, 30 minutes nap. It also helps to be more productive. Because you could work in the morning, and by the time you get like to 2 p.m., you're feeling a little bit tired. You take a short nap, and then you wake up with new energy. So you use that energy also again in the second part of the day. That's another tip. Let's see. Fred is saying, I've been having some personal issues. Currently, I've been fighting, but I'm getting better now. So I'm getting back to my online business. Thank you for this. Yeah. We'll be resuming online business this year, inshallah. Need to plan my time well. We shall try. Okay, I have criticism to almost all of you who put comments. Let me start with the last one. Omar, I don't like the word try. Just do. Don't try, do. Okay? Make it a strong sentence, strong statement. I'll do it. Or I'll do it. But instead, I'll try. It's lazy. I call it lazy. That's me though. Okay, Fred. Fighting. You don't fight. You also do. In a positive way. If you are fighting, I have someone who says that everything good in his life, he has to fight for it. And guess what? It's true. He has to fight. Nothing comes easy. Please don't fight. They talk about like there is pushing and pulling. I think Tony Robbins. Go search Tony Robbins teaching about pushing and pulling. That pushing, because that's what you're doing. Pushing. When you push things, they don't happen. That pulling is better. So that's for you, Fred. Don't use fight. Do things, but they need to flow. Don't force them. Okay, I'll do it. Yes, that's better. I'll do it. Yes, and Oma said what? Thank you for this. Okay. I think I've responded to all of you. Thank you for watching this. And let's see. Someone wanted to do what? I didn't respond to someone. Sophie, I think also writing things down, like writing, in fact, this partner with Anthony guy is the one who says that he learned it from his father. Please, write everything down that you want to do tomorrow. Write it the day before. And then during the day, you can also keep a list. In fact, who talks about taking it off makes it, you feel good when you take it off. Because you could do 20 things in a day. And you feel like tired, you even wonder what I did. But if you wrote it down, actually, today I have to do this, that, you end to number 20. And then you start ticking. You feel good. You say, what? I've been productive. But yeah, that's a good thing. Try it. Write down your list and tick it off. It's going to boost yourself. By the way, other people talk about when you work hard and rewarding yourself. That's a tip I've never used. But people do it a lot. They say it a lot. People who are teaching success, learn to reward yourself. Sophia, because you have a family, you have children, you feel overwhelmed, you work. Get some time, reward yourself. I don't know how you reward yourself. Whatever makes you feel good, do it. Even if it takes 5 minutes, whatever makes you feel good, that reward yourself. That's a tip. Yes, just do it. But keep positive, remove negative energy. In fact, you know what? Let me bring that audio here. Al Nightingale. I'm going to share it here. I keep sharing it. To remove negative thoughts, negative thinking. Take it out. Be positive. I'm putting a link there. For those of you who come later, if you see this, I normally keep the replay going. So this link will be there. Those of you who are close to me, I always talk about this audio. Listen to that and take it seriously. It is an old video audio. Put it on before you sleep. Put headphones on. I like to listen to it when I'm quiet or when I'm walking alone. Listen to that message. It's about achieving a goal. I followed what he said and achieved a huge goal. I call it a huge goal last year because I wrote down the goal and I wrote down whatever he said to do and I kept reading it and something happened last year. So please, take it seriously. If you have my WhatsApp, I can share it anytime. You say that audio that you keep talking about, I'll share it, but please listen to it. Listen to it every single day. I have to end this. I see you have more people, but you are not communicating in the chat. Who wants to go? We talk about you. Who wants to be talked about? If you want to be talked about, put your name in the chat. I talk about you. Yes. They affect you. And if you say, I can't do it, I can't do that, it's bad. Wana, why don't you do a live? I want to attend your live. Now I'm challenging you. Now Wana, I'm on you. What are you waiting for? By the way, let me share your channel here. You do a lot teaching us about finances. Let me share it here. For those who come later, I'm going to share Wana on Ana's channel because he does a lot teaching us. I have you Wana a lot in my videos. I'm getting your channel now. I put in the chat. Those of you who want to learn personal finances, although Wana, your perspective of financial, I'm saying something, feedback. I'm giving you feedback. Oh, you are still here somewhere. Wana, this is feedback for you. Your finances are always focused on the perspective of someone in USA. I think, can you please start recording videos where you think about other people? Like when you're talking about credit cards and mortgage and all that, people don't have that. The people I have in this chat, they don't have that. If you hear me speak, you see that I'm speaking to our people in Africa because they don't have this kind of knowledge. So please, let all of you in the chat, let's talk about, let's ask Wanna, if you come later, put a chat. Wanna, please record videos advising people who are in developing countries too. They don't have credit cards, they don't have mortgages, they don't have car loans, they don't have insurance. So please bring that kind of message too, so that they learn. They also learn. Teach them the things they could do to make their lives better financially. Because you talk about personal finance, please teach them too. Yeah. Oh, you'll start a live too? I said, what are you waiting for? So when? I want to invite other people to come, announce it in the Facebook group, so we all join you. But you have to know that the people in the Facebook group, that's why I do mine at around this time, they prefer evening time. We have a time difference. So what time could you do a live, Wana? What time could you do a live, like on a weekend? You could do a live on Saturday. I do mine on Sunday. You could do on Saturday, we'll support you. Teach finances. Come to Wana, you see Wana there? He has a master's degree, so MBA, right? He works in a bank too. So come share. Maybe you're gonna send us some loans too. Will you give us some loans to take to Africa, Wana? You see, you're gonna take action on two things. Take action on live. If you could make it Saturday, what time would it be? Let's suggest a time for you. I'll suggest it to my people. I'll share it to my people who come. You teach us finances. What we could do to make our finances better, especially the savings, what you could do, but from the perspective of someone who doesn't have these loans, the bank loans, those credit cards. No, just a regular person. You want a Saturday? Which time? On Saturday, we could do come live somewhere to Musime. If you are still on, what do you want to change? I want to talk about you. What do you want to change this year? You know the year is going. We are on the 9th. I can't believe it. If you haven't started New Year's resolution, start right now. Start by listening to Al. I gave you Wana's channel. Let me see. I'll do Saturday. What time? So normally they like evening time, their time. So right now, this country where we are, they're 8-hour difference. Right now, they are at 10 p.m. actually. So they prefer something about like 10 a.m. Eastern time, around that time and onward. And onwards up to, I tend to do mine really late, intentionally, up to 1 p.m. That's why I do mine at 1 p.m. But when I used to take a cash flow, I used to think of other countries. So I would come around 9 a.m. our time. Okay, so you alert me early. If you want to do it, I'll share with our people in the group and everywhere. I'll call them. Let me know what topic. It has to be with finances from the perspective of someone living in Africa. What can they do to make their life better financially? You have a lot of knowledge, but when I watch your videos, they are focused more on developed countries. Okay, they can choose the time. Who wants to watch Wana? What time do you choose? Fred, are you still here? Aula, those are regulars. The regulars who watch here, what time do you want to watch Wana? He has a lot of knowledge on money. Better than me. I don't. He's rich too. Have you seen Wana in his car? Okay, Wana. I mean, people in Uganda, please put a note there. What time do you want on Saturday? What time would you prefer to be on the live on Saturday? We'll bring Wana to teach you about money. The MBA perspective. Me, I'm not an MBA person. Okay, is anyone participating here? Aula, what time do you want to be live on Saturday with Wana? Me, I'll support. I'll just come on. I'll be in the chat too. Assuming I'll be on the chat. Even if I'm working, I can still chat. 5 p.m. That will be 9. Wana, are you watching those responses? I'll be interpreting them for you. That's 9 a.m. Okay, just make it after 9 a.m. Okay? Okay, I'm closing this. Only if you want me to talk about you. Put in the chat and put your issue, what you want to achieve this year, and we'll talk about what are you waiting for. But actually, you shouldn't wait for anything. Just do it. If you don't know the first step, we can share the first step. Put in the chat, what do you want to work on? Let's discuss your first step. The first step is start. 8 p.m., that will be 12. Noon, 1, someone just put 8 p.m., that will be 12. That's me. Me, I target those people who are done, who are almost ready for bed. That's why I come late. Like this time, yeah. So they prefer 8, 9 p.m. Are you waiting? Are you watching it? So, Wana, you plan somewhere like me, the way I do mine, like 12:30 p.m., 1 p.m. Eastern time. Why do you mean building my rentals? You mean starting to build a house? If you want to build a house, Omar, do what I suggested. You can start slowly by having 2 accounts in the bank, okay? Make sure if you make whatever money you make every month, automate some money to that account. But in your brain, think of it like it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. That second account is for your rentals, okay? Then, create, at some point, you could actually take out that money after you saved it and put it in something else that creates more money. That's what Robert talks about. Robert Kiyosaki, take it out and then put it in something that even makes it grow, okay? And then let it grow, and as you continue to save, it's growing here, but also saving. But another way could be to start building. You start building. Some people, that's how they do it. They buy blocks. You save and say, whenever I have 1,000 money to buy 1,000 blocks, I'll buy them. That's another approach. You buy all the materials, and then you save up some money for cement and everything else, then you start building. There are different ways. But remember the ending, I said, you call them rentals. But I want to think about it like it's a house, your own house. But the design is like rentals. Start living in it before it's ready. It's going to force you to finish it. Get in before you put the windows and see how fast you do it. Your brain is going to open up. But if I were to give you a tip, I say, work some more. Work more than you work now. Look at your 24 hours and see how you spend it. You need more money, you can create more money. Come learn online, okay? Come learn affiliate marketing. Come learn and work for me. Remember, I'm serious. I could have 20 people, all of you, working for me from where you are, on your phones. Who wants to work for me on their phone? Put in the chat. I'm writing names. Who wants to work for me? You have to master social media. You master Instagram, you master Facebook, you master YouTube, you master anything, LinkedIn, you master Twitter, you master, I want to get into Pinterest. Who wants to master something? Okay, put the social media. Put your name and the social media you want to master. Put your name. Okay, Wana at 9 p.m., which would be 9 p.m. on Saturday. We're going to watch Wana live. Saturday, remind me, Wana, before you do it. So I remind them. We have a WhatsApp group too. Saturday, Wana teaching us, suggest some topics first. I'll ask them. They'll respond and let me know which topics they want. If you had 2 choices, before you post it, share with us. We pick which one. Okay. No. I think with YouTube, Omar, you learn Instagram because you cannot help me with YouTube. With YouTube, I'm doing it myself because I cannot give you my login to YouTube. It's dangerous. People lose YouTube channels. So I cannot give you a login to YouTube. Maybe another one. So our Omar is going to be Instagram. Master Instagram. Remember, these things change all the time. Okay, let's see. Kakoma Hassan Khalid wants to learn. You know, I'm going to give you Omar Instagram. Hassan, let's see. Kakoma Hassan, you learn Twitter. Twitter for you. Kakoma, Twitter. I see we want Instagram too. Who wants to learn LinkedIn? You know you have to know LinkedIn is for educated people. They have degrees and masters and all that. They speak a different kind of language. So you can't go and communicate with them regularly. They communicate serious. That would be LinkedIn. Who want to learn, they call it Pinterest. Pinterest. Do you know Pinterest? All the social medias, by the way. I won't give you TikTok. I'm going to do it myself. And they are picky people. They lock up your account. They delete it. So you have to be careful. Okay, I have to go. I don't think you want me to talk about you. So we got how many people? I got Omar, I got Khalid, Kakoma, I got Asime, I got 3 want to work. I'm serious, by the way. You go master what I suggested. Kakoma, you master, I gave you Twitter. Omar, I gave you Instagram. Asime, I think you choose a different one. Choose a different one because I can't give 2 people the same thing. I already have someone, by the way, working on Instagram for me. So choose a different one, Asime. You can choose Twitter too, or you can choose, it's called Pinterest. Pinterest, I don't know if you're familiar. I think that's the spelling. I think it's called that. That's the one I've never used. You can go learn how to work. I'm serious. I want to hire people to represent me on all those. Okay, now I have to close it. It seems like you don't have a single goal. We didn't talk about you. Omar Ziwa, start saving. That's my tip for you. If you want to build anything, save and forget that you have it. Don't think about it. When the emergency comes, you better have another way. Not that one. That one for your rental, okay? You're going to build a rental by saving and also by working harder. I mean, create more money. Like the money, if you work for me, you can say, this money, I'm not touching it. It's for my rental, okay? I'm getting off. Do you want to say anything? I'm about to cut it off. Please like this video. I don't see enough likes. If you haven't liked it, like it, I'm watching. Like it, so YouTube promotes it. Like it some more, please. And share it too. This is information. Maybe some people will make wheels. Okay, I'm getting off. Thank you so much. Remember, I'm always here on Sunday when I'm alive. I come live on Sundays around this time. Bye-bye. Share it.